In every conversation about news, analysis, and the shadow of war, the name Hormuz is spoken, and something shifts. An invisible weight settles in the room. It is only a narrow strip of water, yet the balance of the entire world's economy rests upon it. Every day, hundreds of ships glide through this channel, carrying oil, the lifeblood of nations. With them travels the future itself. But is Hormuz merely a passage? Or does something deeper hide beneath its surface? Something we have not yet fully understood.
Let's start the discussion.
The truth is, what we see of Hormuz is only the surface. Beneath it lies a living mystery shaped by nature, history, and the quiet, stubborn will of people to survive. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a place where the sun is so fierce that midday means stillness. The air shimmers with heat. The earth is bone dry. Fresh water is more precious than gold. Survival itself is a daily negotiation with the elements. And yet, for thousands of years, empires have come here. Traders have crossed vast oceans. Explorers have risked everything. Why? What keeps pulling humanity back to this unforgiving corner of the earth? To answer that, you cannot simply look at Hormuz. You must feel it. Step onto Hormuz Island, and the first thing that stops you is the color. The hills glow in layers of deep red, bright yellow, soft orange, and rich purple, as if the planet itself had painted a vast canvas. But this beauty was forged in fire and pressure over millions of years. Volcanic heat, the crushing weight of ancient seas, and the slow hand of time layered these mountains one upon another. Each stratum is a chapter, of fire, of water, of breaking and rebuilding. Stand here, and you feel you have stepped onto another world. Yet within this strange beauty lives a harsh truth. Life here is never easy. The people of Hormuz do not fight the environment. They understand it. They know it cannot be changed, so they change themselves. Their days move in rhythm with the heat. Work begins at dawn, pauses when the sun is highest, and resumes in the gentler light of evening. Their homes are built with wisdom, thick walls to hold back the day's blaze, small windows to welcome the evening breeze, every detail measured so that comfort is found in what already exists. Nothing here is wasted. And in that simplicity lies Hormuz's deepest lesson. To survive is not about having more. It is about knowing how to live with what is already given. Just beyond the shore, giant oil tankers pass every hour. Floating cities of steel so large they seem to belong to another reality. They carry the economic heartbeat of the planet. On one side, billions of dollars, global markets, and the energy that powers the modern world. On the other, small villages where people live by the sea, by the tide, by the quiet knowledge of wind and water. Two worlds side by side, separate yet forever connected. Even the sea here is different. Its waters are warmer than almost anywhere on Earth, hot enough that coral elsewhere would perish. But these corals have adapted over centuries. Those that could not disappeared. Those that survived became stronger. They are not just beautiful, they are the foundation of life, supporting fish, fishermen, and the entire coastal web. Nearby stands a forest unlike any other, mangroves rising straight out of salt water. Ordinary trees would die here. These have learned to filter salt through their roots and release it through their leaves. They are not merely trees, they are nurseries. From their tangled roots emerge countless young marine creatures that will one day feed the sea and sustain human life. To lose these mangroves would be to lose an entire future. Yet, that balance is now slowly fraying. Pollution, oil spills, and the growing pressure of humanity are weakening this delicate system. In the middle of it all stands the Strait of Hormuz, a slender lifeline through which roughly 1/5 of the world's oil flows every single day. It looks peaceful from afar, but beneath the surface it is taut with tension. A single mistake by a supertanker, a moment of political strain, and the ripples reach every corner of the globe. Powerful nations keep a constant watch. The stakes are never low. Still, the people who call this place home continue their quiet lives. Their concerns are immediate. Will the fish run today? How hot will the wind blow? How will we spend these hours? Global power and simple human rhythm exist here together. Two realities breathing the same air. Time itself feels slower on Hormuz. The environment forces patience. Heat, wind, and water set the pace. In learning that rhythm, people find their way. But the question remains, how long can this balance hold? The planet is changing. Ocean temperatures are rising, pollution grows, pressure mounts, and the first signs of strain always appear in the most delicate places. Hormuz is exactly such a place. Here, a small shift can echo across the world. If the coral dies, the fish decline. If the fish decline, the fishermen's lives change. If the mangroves fall, the entire food chain trembles. These changes happen slowly, almost invisibly, until one day they become impossible to ignore. That is why Hormuz is more than a strait. It is a quiet warning. It teaches us that true strength is not only power, it is the wisdom to adapt. That it is not enough to use the earth, we must also protect it. Because our world is one intricate system. Every small part touches everything else. And so, the final question lingers, gentle but urgent. Are we listening to these signals? Or are we still only seeing the surface? The world is changing. Slowly, surely. Those who learn to move with that change will be the ones who remain. Hormuz has already learned that lesson. Perhaps it is time the rest of us did too.